The purpose of this research is to study the influence of public relations in a contemporary example. The emphasis is on the publicity aspects of the industry of public relations in Hollywood. The research consists of a content analysis of the first 4 seasons of the HBO hit series Entourage. The show revolves around a famous actor, Vincent Chase, and his lifestyle in Hollywood. The focus is on the career development of the character Vincent Chase and how he is helped by his public relations team. The results show that Vince's career would be non-existent without his heavy use of public relations tactics. It can also be found that public relations directly impact the lifestyle choices of Vince, which can be used to illustrate the influences of the industry as a whole. The research is accompanied by an in-depth literature review of the public relations industry and its overall impact. This research is important from an academic perspective in that there are no previous studies of public relations that have been administered in this fashion. The method for this research involved analyzing Entourage with a coding sheet. This was the most appropriate format because it allowed for a large data collection from an outsized range of elements. A content analysis was the fairest way to conduct this type of quantitative research in that it was able to focus the attention more broadly on the subject. The coding sheet kept track of many variables, including celebrity behavior, swag, professional interaction, publicity, media exposure, and fan recognition. I was able to conduct all of my research in the comfort of my own home.
Hey everybody, you got the biggest movie star on the planet on your roof right now.
The first research question asked, to what extent does media exposure influence Vince's celebrity status? It was found that the more media outlets Vince had, the more often he was recognized by fans, celebrities, and others. The majority of Vince's media exposure focused on his career choices. This proves that PR was used to strengthen Vince's career. Other points of analysis show the correlation between Vince's exposure and his general recognition. 2 line graphs compare how much Vince is exposed with how often he is recognized. The graphs show that the 2 points have a similar relationship per episode. The second research question asked, how does PR directly affect the lifestyles of celebrities? It is assumed that celebrities have it easier than the average person. This conclusion is drawn from the many business benefits, free products, services, and access to information or locations that celebrities receive for being famous. The more benefits Vince received, the better his lifestyle was, in a sense that he had more luxuries and leisure. The research analyzed how often Vince received benefits per episode. This is an example of Vince using his celebrity status to get out of trouble.
Could you step out of the car, please?
Well, I could just move.
Sir, out of the car.
Excuse me, officer. Hi. How are you? You know Officer Hecht? His daughter Melissa's a good friend of mine.
I know you. I saw the new trailer. Movie looks good.
Yeah,
It's good.
It's a good film.
Oh, it is good. It's real good.
Not only does this guy not bust us for smoking weed or parking in the red zone, he asked this guy for his autograph.
Awesome.
What can I say? I'm above the law.
The last research question asked, to what degree is Vincent Chase in control of his own career? This is an important aspect of the study because it shows how much of Vince's career was based on good public relations. For the most part, Vince left the majority of his career decisions up to his PR team. His team consisted of an agent, a manager, and a publicist. Between the 3 of them, they completely shaped Vince as a public figure. The content analysis determined that most business interactions were between Vince and his agent, Ari. This makes sense because the agent is the person in charge of really developing the actor's career. It appeared as though Vince interacted with his publicist only when he had to make public appearances, talk to the media, and other situations along those lines. That sort of interaction was expected due to previous literature on press agents and publicists. Vince and his manager interacted in a way that can be seen as a merger between the agent and the publicist. While the agent and publicist told Vince exactly what to do, the manager was the person who bounced ideas around with Vince.
I don't even need to talk about the fact that I found you and brought you from obscurity to superstardom.
Good thing you didn't mention that. Yeah, really.
The following graphs show all of the ways through which Vince was exposed. The first graph pertains to his personal life, and the second graph relates to his career. A large portion of Vince's personal life-related exposure pertains to the amount of times he was photographed. The second chart shows how Vince's career-related media exposure is spread fairly, even throughout the various outlets. This graph shows how many times Vince was recognized by fans, celebrities, or others during the selected episodes for analysis. This graph can be used to determine how famous Vince was during any given time in his career.
I was wondering if maybe you could take a picture with us.
Sure, why not?
This study reveals the ways in which public relations affect the career and lifestyle of Vincent Chase on a multitude of levels. Public relations aspects are one of the most important factors in celebrity development, and this research demonstrates how necessary PR really is.
This ought to be good for your image, Vince.
The first hypothesis was, in the case of Entourage, public relations made Vince a star. This hypothesis is supported due to the evidence that public relations played the largest role in the development of Vince's career. Without his PR team, Vince would be nothing.
Microsoft, McDonald's, Vincent Chase. Brand name recognition.
The second hypothesis was, public relations are crucial for the development of Vince's career. As previously mentioned, Vince's career would be non-existent if it were not for the actions of his PR team. This hypothesis is also supported due to the research that illustrated the necessity of public relations in Vince's career and life. The third hypothesis was, the more fame Vincent Chase has, the better his career is. In this study, Vince's fame was examined through recognition. The amount of times Vince was recognized by fans, celebrities, and others was compiled throughout the content analysis.
You know my boy Vinny, right?
Yeah, I know Vince.
Hi, what's up, Kanye? How you been?
I'm good. Where you headed?
Nowhere. We got no plane, man. Where you guys heading?
We're going to London. We're just chilling out for a second.
How much room you got?
We got a little room.
You feel like making a quick stop in Cannes?
Not really. I mean,
You'd be really helping us out. Yeah, I mean, like...
who we know in Cannes? Everybody.
Everybody's over there. You really mean a lot to us. Come on, Kanye.
Well, I guess we're going to Cannes.
This research is important to the understanding of public relations. It illustrates how public relations are portrayed in a contemporary example. This research allows one to interpret the impact that public relations has on the entertainment industry. After reviewing the history of the public relations industry, the study makes it clear why this profession is in high demand. The influence that public relations has is large enough to strengthen careers, such as in the case of Vincent Chase. Although the data was derived from a fictional source, it provides a realistic interpretation of the entertainment industry in Hollywood.
Okay, Ari Gold, okay. Excuse me, miss, can we get a couple of woo-woos over here?
What the fuck is a woo-woo?
Woo-woo.
La 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 la, wait till I get my money right. I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spent that on a necklace.